Hey, welcome back everyone. I'm Jori Richard, and this is the 9 of Swords in the Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot deck. And the name of this card is Cruelty. And sometimes I could be pretty cruel. So in this card you have Mars, which is that fiery planet that burns shit down, that just keeps on. My words usher forth as a fire, and just a little fire, it kindles, and it keeps on spreading. So I better watch what I say, because this fire will burn down everything if I don't keep it under control. Even though I like burning down everything. Fuck it, right? Yeah, what up, Sweet Sour Patch Girl? Yeah, we're doing a double video today. So this is Mars and Gemini. So this is that fire that just goes, it gets ushered forth, and then that Gemini energy, that it goes over here, and it goes over there, and I'm just burning everything down. And you could see in the picture, we got these 9 swords, and they're dripping with blood, and they're chipped, and they're jagged. And this resembles, I desire some things in my life. And I can either go about it in a nice way, or I could say any means necessary. I'm going to get what I want. And sometimes with the any means necessary approach, I could come across pretty cruel. But in the end, it's gonna work out for everyone, and the world will be a better place. So this energy that burns everything down, it's going in all these different directions. The fire is being ushered forth from my mouth, and it's spraying on everything. But any means necessary. For example, here's a little example. I want people to turn vegan. Now, you can go at it the nice way, and you can convince people and then show them slaughterhouse footage and then show videos of people petting pigs and playing with cows. Or you could put Roundup weed killer in their food, and then you could program the food and genetically modify it to give them heart attacks. So then everybody that eats this stuff, they're all going to die, and then we're going to bring in our new world order, and the world will be 500 million people. That's a pretty cruel way of bringing the kingdom of heaven on earth, but it's inevitable, and that's what's going to happen. And it's already in play. The food is poisoned, and hey, it's cruel to kill people and to poison them. But any means necessary. This is for the greater good. Or I could say, I want Christianity to completely get eradicated. So I can go at it the good way, and I can reason with people, and I could show them, hey, this comes from Greece. And then the people in Greece, they got their information from Kemet, because Kemet was already established, and the people in Greece, they were illiterate. They didn't even have a language. So they borrowed all of the mythology and everything from Kemet. And that's why there's so many references in the Bible that correspond to these Egyptian gods. And you could see that these are teachings that were in Egypt, in ancient Kemet. So I connect these things, and I can convince people that, hey, this is the age of information. Animals don't talk. And Jesus didn't physically rise from the dead. I am Jesus, and I die every day. So, like, I die, I hit a down point where things are really bad, and I feel at the bottom of the barrel, and nothing's going good, and then I get resurrected. Yeah, I'm live again. What up, Katie? Katie G 610, and my girl, Sweet Sour Patch Girl. What's your favorite Halloween movie? That is a good one. I love the original Halloween. It's a classic. And Killer Clowns from Outer Space. My favorite movie of all time. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I got that clown spirit where I joke with people and I'm kind of wicked and I love expressing myself fully and showing the devil within me, but then also showing the God man. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I love that song where it's like, and then they like shoot people with their killer clown guns, and then the people spin, they turn into cotton candy. But the original Halloween movie, the character of Michael Myers is so brilliant. I got a Michael Myers mask. Maybe I should make a dancing video wearing the Michael Myers mask. That's genius. That's what I'm going to do. So those are two Halloween movies that I recommend. Halloween and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Love that shit. I grew up on Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I remember the pastor's daughter came over when I was like 8 years old, and then she couldn't stay over because my mom called him, and she's like, "Hey, Pastor, is it all right if your daughter watches Killer Clowns from Outer Space?" And he said, "Oh, God forbid! I forbid it! I forbid her to watch that." So then they had to pick her up because she wasn't allowed to watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So back to the Christianity stuff. I could convince people that it's allegory and it's mythology and these are dark sayings, these are parables. Or I could do it the cruel way, kind of like what like Hitler did. Hitler was pretty cruel. He didn't reason. He wasn't reasoning from the scriptures. He was like, "I want them gone. Get rid of them. Any means necessary." And there's a part of me that feels like that, but then there's a part of me that wants to do it the good way. But that's what cruelty is. Any means necessary to get that desired result. But there's always a better way of doing it. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Sometimes, maybe the world needs a little bit of cruelty. Cruelty? Mars in Gemini. And this is the swords, and this is the number 9, the end of the cycle. And whenever you add a 9 to anything, it increases the energy, and it boosts it up. That's why in that one Beatles song, it keeps going 9, 9, 9, and then you see 999, 599. That's getting in your mind. 9, 9, 9. And that's the end of the cycle. Once you get to 9, then it goes back to 1 again. And it just shows that everything in life is a cycle, and there's a beginning, middle, and an ending. And when I give up the ghost and I depart this avatar, then my ghost will inhabit another person, and I'll be born again. And then the process will start all over. So what way do we want to go about it? Do we want to do it the nice way, or do we want to be cruel? It's up to you. Do whatever you want. KDG610, thanks for tuning in. Why do you have endless desserts to throw out? I work at a retirement home, and a lady gives me dessert every single day. She's been giving me food for a year and a half. And when I first got the job, the lady that trained me, she said, "Do not eat the food that Esther gives you. It's dirty, it'll get you sick." So because sometimes she like gives me a brownie and she's just holding it in her hand, and she's like, "Here you go." And wonderful, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But there's no sense of keeping things clean, and I don't eat that garbage anyways. I would prefer to just eat fruit and to take care of myself because I love myself. And my teeth are, I got a cavity over here and over there. Maybe. I don't want to manifest cavities in my mouth, but it kind of hurts sometimes. So I don't want to keep on eating sugar and eating dead carcass that puts all these, it starts rotting my teeth. So that's why I throw it out. I want to eat good things and take care of my body so I look really sexy. And then I can go to Boys Town and be a gigolo. And I could just like dance on people's laps and make $500 a night. All right. This is the 9 of Swords. Katie G, 6'10", and Sweet Sour Patch Girl. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.